Jackson Hole, though, some great memories. The Mangy Moose Saloon. Remember patrol one night. We went out. I'd been up there and for about 3 or 4 days doing some demo stuff. And so anyway, and I got to know all the guys on patrol really well. And most of the guys were skiing on Dynamite. So, but anyway, and all those guys were really, really good skiers. They weren't flashy skiers, but they were really, really good skiers. I mean, every kind of condition you name, they looked exactly the same. And there's none of this crap sitting back in your tails and powder and all that crap. You wouldn't know whether they were in powder or solid ice or what they were on. So anyway, this one night, we decided to go in the Mangy Moose. There's about 6 of them. These guys, most of the time, a lot of them have to be there at the mountain at 5 o'clock in the morning, blasting, sometimes even earlier than that. So we got together in the Moose. Well, I started buying pitchers of beer. Well, we started drinking. Well, most of the time, well, I drank a lot of beer. Sometimes I could sit down there and drink, and never even feel. Other times I'd drink one beer, and that was it. But this was one of those nights, and so I gotta go. So I'd buy another pitcher. Well, by 2 o'clock, we closed the Moose, and Pat, the owner, Pat Mahan, Pat says, "You guys got to get out of here." Well, these guys had to be back up. They had to be back at the mountain at 3 o'clock. I mean, at 5 o'clock. So they're looking at 2 hours or 3 hours sleep. So anyway, I go back. Well, where I used to stay is friend house, Bob McBride, just about a mile from the village. And so I go back, and I wake up the next morning, and the sun hitting me in the face, and I was hungover. And so anyway, so I go about noontime. I showed up. And I start getting the tram, and all these guys start giving me some crap. You son of, sleep till noon, don't you ever work, and give me all this stuff. And so anyway, so he says, "What are you doing tonight?" I says, "I'm going home and go to bed." And he says, and so anyway, so this is about 2:30 or something like that. Kirby Williams says, "Why don't you come over and have a beer with us? We're going over the Moose again. Come over and have a beer with us." So I said, "All right, Curve, I'll go over. I'm just going to have one, and then I got to get home because I'm tired." And so anyway, so after skiing, sweep and everything, so showed up the Moose. Here's these guys, and I sit there and I order a beer. So they have a beer sitting in front of them. First thing, and then so I drank about three different swigs of beer, and then we're talking. I look down there, and there's a shot glass with tequila in it. And I hate hard liquor. I like a beer once in a while, but that stuff, man. So anyway, I says, "What's this?" "Come on, drink it. It's just tequila." And I says, "I don't want that. I never drink that stuff." Well, so anyway, "Come on, drink it." So I said, "Okay." So anyway, I went through the whole thing, the salt and the lime, and put the thing down. And so he didn't think anything about it. So anyway, finished my beer, and I said, "I think I better get out of here." "Well, just have one more." I said, "Okay, I'll have one more, and then I got to go." Same thing. So I took about one drink of the beer, and there's another shot of tequila. Well, then I could see what was happening. So it was get even time with old Chuck. And so anyway, we're sitting there. So I says, "Who got this?" I don't know, Charlie Sands. "I got it. Big Chuck Fish got it." That's what we used to call it. "Big Chuck Fish got that." So anyway, so I drank that one. Took another drink of beer. Well, then I was about halfway through my beer, and there's another one sitting there. So anyway, so what I did is I got the shot, and I'm sitting close to the table, and put the shot on my knee. And so talking, and just about this and that and everything else. And so anyway, I just took and put the shot glass and tipped it on the floor. And then I went through and like this, and like I was drinking the thing. Well, that went on for, they must have bought about close to 15 shots. I drank 2 of them. The rest went on the floor. And guess what? These guys, same thing as the night before. They got so damn drunk they could hardly walk. And so, anyway, and I was, and I basically, I probably had 3 beers the whole time that we were there. And I went home, went to bed, showed back up again at noon. And these guys, man, they were really, really hurting. And I said, "Yo, son, you're the biggest lush I've ever seen in my life." So the word went around Jackson, "Don't go out and buy that guy shots, he'll break you." So anyway.